Yellow people. Stepped back into the gym for the first time today and realized how truly unfit I have gotten. It's no joke. But since I am in a tired mood today, I thought I'd talk about one of the worst types of people that could exist upon our merry earth. Now, I say some of the worst because there are other things and other people who could be worse, but I'll talk about these people today. The people I'm referring to, I'm pretty sure we all know or have seen what these people are. They are called yo guys. Still trying to fix whatever that sound is in my videos. It's become a real problem through editing, but I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with how my phone is set up. I'll find a way to stop it, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I can't record another session. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. But back now. Scalpers. Now, if you don't know what a scalper is, it is someone who buys a whole bunch of merchandise from a certain series that they know is in popular demand, and they will buy bulk sets and packs of these sets, and they will sell them at a higher price, up to 40 to 50% extra, to unsuspecting patrons who are not too familiar but are willing to pay the price. Now, you may be saying, well no, I know a lot of you probably won't be saying this, but I'm pretty sure some of you out there are saying, well, isn't that business? Technically, yes, but in this case, scalping is one of the biggest issues in current day merchandise and current day fads. For example, I referenced this in yesterday's video, but I talked about Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards are in very high demand in both children and adults. Now, this makes it a very enticing market for scalpers to indulge in, because they will know that unsuspecting parents of children or unsuspecting adults who want to collect will indulge themselves in prices which the normal, experienced collector would not indulge in. Now, you may be saying, well, how bad could it truly be? It's not like they are marking up prices to a ludicrous level, are they? That's the problem. They are. These scalpers will not only be greedy, they will try to upmark prices to the highest point, to the point where children will not even be able to understand the true prices of these products, because they are always being sold out. For example, I saw a video of I don't know, I'm not really American, so I don't quite know where this happened, but it happened somewhere in an American shopping mall where two scalpers, I should say, walked in, took all the shelves of Pokemon cards and brought them up to the counter and just rung them all up. And when people were, berating them and calling them scammers, which they are, I'm not defending scalpers, and I never will, because they are one of the scummiest people that our Earth will ever experience. They were in it with another manager of the store or something like that, which makes it even worse. Because if the managers and the people working at the stores are on the scalpers' side, who is truly safe from this, realm of overmarked prices? For example, I've seen a lot of threads recently been going around about the true prices of Pokemon packs, and I've seen a lot of upset people, not only about the prices but also about things such as the unavailability of stock anywhere else other than these scalpers. Now, I want to make reference to a certain thread I read recently, which was a parent who wanted to buy Pokemon cards for his son at a convention. At this convention, he bought packs from a scalper at an upmarked price of about 70%. Now, I'm no genius, but 70% is a ludicrous price to be charging people, because not only is it just not the best thing to do, it is also scummy to sell a father and his kid a pack of Pokemon cards at an upmarked price of 70%. The only reason why he realized this was the case was because when he walked around to other vendors, he realized that the packs that he bought were upmarked comparably high in relation to other vendors who, are more ethical and just better people in general. Now, this also happened in a separate industry a while back. This industry was called I can't quite remember, but it was something to do with trading. The One Piece trading card set. Now, I know One Piece isn't as as popular as Pokemon, but a main fact that was brought up was the inflation of prices due to scalpers. Basically, when the first set came out, scalpers went in and they bought all the stock from everywhere. Like, this even happened in Australia, and prices skyrocketed because people couldn't access the packs from anywhere else because the scalpers had bought them all. Lo and behold, a pack went from $7 AUD to $25 in the span of 2 days. Yes, I am not joking. The average price of a pack was $25. Now, you may be saying, maybe it's just because of the popularity, and maybe it's not just because of scalping. I can tell you wholeheartedly right now that it is because of scalping, because not only did I see hundreds and thousands, not thousands, but a lot of local shops in my area had just run out of stock. They didn't have any stock of the new packs. They weren't taking pre-orders either because they had to investigate why it was going out of stock in so many locations, until they finally realized that people that were coming in were buying bulk of the set. Like, for example, scalpers would buy 10 to 15 sets of cards in order to just be able to sell some online. Even if they sell 1 or 2 packs, it will still benefit them a lot because they are selling it at upmarked prices that they know that people will pay for if the demand for the product is low, which is a scummy thing to do. It's just not ethical. Like, go get a job. Is it really that hard to find a job other than scamming parents and children out of their money just because your bozo ass decided to go to the store and purchase everything off the shelves like a big baby because you can't find a job. Because you're really pathetic, to be honest, if you're extorting children and parents and collectors in general. Well, no, collectors will know the general basics of prices, so I do not suspect that any collectors have fallen for this trap, but I do know that a lot of parents and children have fallen for this trap, and that it is a very big problem in, you know, our industry as collectors in general, to see that a lot of scalpers are bringing up the prices of a lot of products, especially the new packs, and it's just unfortunate to see, and unfortunately there's not much we can do about it. I know stores nowadays are putting in, you know, restrictions to try to stop these scalpers from buying all their stock, which is a step in the good direction, but there will always be a way that somehow people will fall for these scalpers prices. And my tip to you is just don't buy from scalpers. Always buy from, you know, actual stores who have actual customers, instead of some guy on eBay or, you know, Gumtree or somewhere like that who's selling packs at like $20 for one when an actual pack is like $7. Okay, like, if we stop buying packs from scalpers, they won't earn any money, and therefore they won't be able to buy as many packs, which is common sense. But, you know, children should have a childhood, and I get it, parents are willing to spend money to give their children childhoods, which I'm not stopping you from doing, right? But I think we all need to realize that scalping is just a problem in general that needs to be dealt with, because I don't want to keep seeing these sudden vlogs and sudden posts online saying, hey, is this normal for me to be paying upwards of 70% on a Pokemon pack at this sketchy vendor that I found at a convention, and I feel like I've been ripped off, right? It's not good when you see those sudden posts, and it just brings a sense of, well, what can we really do about it, and how can we stop it? Which, as I said before, there's not many ways you can do, or not many things we can actually try to stop them. But I guess you could try to not buy them, encourage your friends and family not to purchase any stock from these scalpers, because it's just not great, right? You know, you don't want to be paying upmark prices, and you don't want to drive prices of markets up, right? It's just not something that we can let them do, because it's a very big problem. Like, I'm sorry if I'm slurring my words, right? I'm getting really tired, and yeah, as I said, I'm very unfit, as I realized when I stepped into the gym for the first time since August. Yeah, it's been a long time. But as I said, protect the community, protect the newer people within the community. If you see those scalper streams, just don't engage with them. Like, I know I said they're bad people, but don't intentionally go out of your way to cause trouble for them, because as they say, you're no better if you are. Well, okay, all I'm saying is don't harass them. You can warn people within their chats if you see them streaming on whatnot or TikTok or something like that, right? Just spread the word. I don't really know, like, what else can you do? Spread the word. Stop buying from them, and in general, just don't entertain them. Like, yes, if you see a scalper at the store, report them, because to be honest, they shouldn't be hoarding that much stock anyways. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Don't buy from scalpers, they're really scummy. And in general, if you can't find packs, then there's always the next pack set that comes out. And if you can't find sets that come out, it's just unlucky, but don't buy packs from scalpers, because it's a lot better to not give them your money than to give actual retailers your money, and so on and so forth. And I always tell you guys, be responsible with your money, especially with the Labubu talk I had yesterday. But anyways, stay safe. I'm tired. I'll record a more energetic video tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. I actually forget how to record nowadays, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me until I get back in the groove. So yeah, bye. Have fun. Don't buy from scalpers, kids and parents.